Got some screenshots here of people disconnecting, going up to the league with the new deck. Played someone via Facebook and they beat me. Just a nice little friendly match. Let's go off and show off my deck here. This is more or less the finalized version of it. Um, I really push the bill with energy, and sometimes it backfires on me with I believe you pronounce this Yi. Um, it really just hinders me if it comes out in the beginning, but anytime after the first round, I'm pretty much set. The Dorian mode, uh, it's a buff card, not the greatest buff. It's permanent, that's nice, but I really only keep it here for the high energy, high power, which it benefits from the likes of the Frasian Horse, the Behemoth, and Yeti. So that's why my deck is so um, high energy, high power. But then you have things that'll debuff it, like Stephen's Quintet. Ways to negate it is Patronus Towers and Art Deco, even though it's just one energy, does come in really useful, especially as it buffs itself up. King Arthur, and I'll even argue Atlantis, just because after the first use, it's pretty much a 2 energy card, which is inexpensive and will save me energy. I put a trade up for Hell. I don't think people have been sending me anything good like this, or even for Leo. But either way, I'm just going to leave that here, and then we're going to launch straight into a game. Wrong area. So let's go for Hell. Put that up. Posted. Launch a match with the deck I just showed off. I'm in Ranked Dragon now, which I did mostly off screen. That's why I at least took some screenshots, which can load in now. I'm going to try to make at least 2 videos a week is a good mark. I think that's what I'm going to try to aim for. Sometimes it takes forever looking for these. There we go. Alright, so right away, just started with Yuki, which is not ideal. He did not buff up cards that I essentially have to use right now, which is fine. So as long as I don't have King Arthur or Patronus Towers come on in, that would be the ideal situation. I'd rather them come in at the start of a round. It's not always a guarantee, but it'd be useful right now. R2D2, I believe this is a bot already, which is fine. Just a quick demonstration of the deck I've been using this week so far. So again, Yuki's not letting me using that third card. Even if he actually was lowered energy, I probably wouldn't be able to use him. So I would say the biggest weakness of my deck so far is the beginning of the first round, maybe even into the second one. But you'll see that I played for the long haul, and near the end I'll just be able to put all 3 down no matter what. Oh, and I guess I didn't mention Tourney Monster. I got this through a trade, and if you guys don't know what he does, 70 or more base power, gain a 22 buff until played, and anything with 7 or more base energy costs -2 energy for 2 turns. So that also really helps me just keep things on playing here. So this round's going to end. I'm going to lose. That's fine. I didn't want to use Heimdall, but hey, that happens. So you can see Behemoth and Yuki lost energy. Yuki drops even further because his added energy just finished in the round. My Stevens Quintet just came up. Let's go ahead and use Yeti. We're going to hold on to Behemoth, unfortunately, just because it's only in-hand cards with 80 or more base power, which none of these do. So I try to hold on to him. But you can see already that in comparison to last turn, let's look at that round score, 767 against 1K. I'm already faring better here, even though I'm losing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and actually just use Behemoth now, because I want my Testudo Formation and Patronus Towers combo. Now we're winning the turn. So we got King Arthur. Ideally, I would like to hold on to him, but since I at least have Patronus Towers, it ensures that at least I have an A bonus, and that's what matters. You can already see I've been putting 3 down for the entirety of this round, and it's probably going to stay that way from here on out. Testudo formation might be an issue, but Yuki's not going to pop around the corner. So, oh, and there's Art Deco, so I think I'm going to be good here. I have Atlantis, and even with that buff, it's 5 energy, and that's nothing when you're getting 25 energy per turn. So, this shouldn't be a problem throughout the match anymore. I got Tourney Monster as well. So in this case, what I want to do, I want to put down first the king. I'm assuming that's the king. Then him, and then Tourney Monster. And the train of thought is depending on the importance of the card or how important I want them to come up soon. They're up to the far left because they'll appear first. He comes in first as he buffs everyone. Comes in second as he'll buff someone in hand. And he comes in last just because he's gonna knock down my energy, which isn't as important right now. So I go by what do I want to see first come the end of the cycle with card counting. So I try to go with that. And I held on with okay, we got Yuki here, that's fine. And I held off with Rhinoceros Beetle because sometimes I want to buff him a little more. Like with Yeti. Yeti's always first. Then I'm going to put down... if I really want to ensure the win, I would put down Rhinoceros Beetle and Atlantis. But since I think I'm going to win, and since it's a bot too on top of that, I think I'll just be safe with Atlantis and Yuki. I'll be very surprised if I'm not. There we go. See? And I'm going to further buff the Rhinoceros Beetle. Sorry. With Heimdall next round. And Heimdall's going to get a buff too with the round. And let's look back at the power here. See, now I'm reaching 1,000 after round 2. 1,200 on round 3. And hopefully we can keep that up here for the last round. Or what I hope to be the last round. Let's do Kronos and Stephen's Quintet. I kind of like doing my weaker cards the first round. Heimdall is relatively weak without the arena boost, but Kronos is giving a boost. Kronos, he's boosted up pretty well, and he boosts the other cards on around here, but Stephen's Quintet is my weak link here, which is fine. And even then, okay, well, that's a big buff right there, but even then, I'm losing no more than what? I'm still under 200 power at a loss. And yep, 149. And I think I can recover that. I mean, you can see my Rhinoceros Beetle. He's buffed up 290. There we go. And, okay, so now there's even a bigger chance here. So we're going to have Behemoth. He's going to buff up the likes of Dorian Mode, Rhinoceros Beetle, and Blue Dragon. But I can't just not miss out on this power, because even with 50 power, it might not guarantee the win. So I'm going to go ahead and put Dorian's Mode. I should still get the buff for at least Blue Dragon and the Beetle. There we go. So that covers a lot right there. And now we're going to place Rhinoceros Beetle, Blue Dragon, and King Arthur. 799. Am I still going to win? There we go. Good game. Bots have been getting pretty good lately, but sometimes I feel like they use their weaker hand on purpose in the final round, is what I've noticed. But hey, I'll take that win when I'm ranked Dragon. I don't think I'm going to go after the top 100. When I used to play, it was a lot easier to get top 100. Let's look at the leaderboard. 130 shields, first place. Now, scroll all the way down, something the likes of nearing last. And you're looking at nearly 40 shields, 35 and up, just to be in that top 100 percentile. Yep. And when you're recording and you're trying to get your content quality a bit higher, rejecting that, that's not what you can. That would be like streaming right there, which I have no issue with. But hopefully we can get a real player here, and we're just gonna end the video with this last match. But let's see how we do against more common or theme decks that we've seen around here. A lot of decks I've seen during this week is debuff decks. So Grim Reaper, Black Dog, and Kilo. So a decent amount of Paleo actually. Paleo is not a... I probably could have modified my Paleo deck and made it viable for this week. I just want to switch it up. Maybe I'll try it next week depending on what we get. So we got King Arthur here right away. I'm going to place him down just because, again, like energy tends to be an issue for me in the first round, especially if Yuki shows up. We might be finding someone real here. Hammerhead Shark, which is a level up reward. Say hello. Pocket Gopher, if you won the turn, lose 5 energy. Interesting card. It's high energy, high power. He lost. Oh no, he won, so he lost the energy, sorry. Alright, Tully's Monster came out, buffing me. Art Deco goes first, then I'm going to use... Wow, so he's received Hammerhead and Grim Reaper, but I'm still going to go ahead and get rid of him, I guess. Or, shoot, what can I do here? I can use Behemoth. Yeah, I'm going to go risk it for Behemoth, because I'm going to use Tully to lower Rhinoceros Beetle and Atlantis, and then buff them. So, and you see, the part of the reason why I really like Rhinoceros this week, I've seen a lot of people, let's go back and look at that. A lot of people only place 2 cards down. It's becoming a more viable option now because usually if you use a card to the other side, they get debuffed from the middle or the center, or there's certain cards that debuff the adjacent cards. So you got to look out for that. I'm taking advantage of that. See how he put 2 cards down? He says 40, this does 40 power for each card. So if I put 3 down, then he misses out on an additional 40 power. And that'll be the big difference here. So right away, you know, he's trying to take advantage of the large energy, but Godzilla is it's a very risky card in your deck if you don't know how to use it. And I don't know his entire deck yet. He has some pretty good cards like Rapunzel, but that would be a large difference between his deck and mine. I try to make my card, every single card here has a purpose. It buffs another card, debuffs another card, gain energy, but the energy is for using even higher energy cards. But even then I try not to break that ceiling. So yeah, I'm already in dangerous waters here. He just got landforms buff right there. So again, you know, his deck's looking a little better this round, as is mine. I'm gonna go ahead and go straight for this power. You know, power is always dangerous. I want to see what, there we go, 364 versus 594. Puts me back up top. I fought his landforms and it paid off. I had landforms in this deck. I just felt like I'm already pushing it with energy, and with Yuki, it's either I have Yuki or I have landforms, and I just find landforms is a card I can't control. There's too much risk to it. I don't know what my enemy's deck looks like, so I kind of flip-flop through it. If it was a little more on the lower energy cap, then maybe I would. But I'm not saying it's a bad card. I'm just saying I flipped through it. I don't know which one's better. My deck isn't perfect either. I know I'm winning now. I know this is a real player. I'm confident at least. So again, what I want to do here, I'm not hurting for energy anymore. If I don't want to, I don't have to put down Art Deco. Or what I'm saying is I can put down Art Deco and leave King Arthur out, as he has a lot of debuff. He's not that powerful. I definitely want Heimdall. But then I see, this is my little issue. It's either King Arthur or this guy. and I'm going to go with King Arthur. Energy shouldn't be an issue, but on the off chance it is, I'm having King Arthur. I'm planning on using Behemoth, which is 10 energy alone. I mean, it's pretty interesting matchup. You know, up until every single first round, I'm losing. And we can look here. Well, the first round's not close. The second round was really close, so he doesn't have a bad deck by any means. This one, yep, I think I can really end it here. So again, I'm gonna buff up Rhinoceros, Atlantis. Gonna further buff one up by 46, and then make them cost lower because I'm at 4 energy. So I made the right call by using King Arthur and Art Deco, just because I'm gonna be left under 30. There we go. There we go. Look at those buffs. Look at those debuffs from energy. Making this inexpensive. And they got the energy back thanks to Key. But Key just gave him to the cards that I'm not going to use, unfortunately. That would have been insane. Could have easily reached almost 800. Let's put good game. I'm going to hope we win here and leave it off at that. So I've had really good success with this deck. Decks that I've seen or cards that I've seen that really put a stop to me, or other cards that do issue with me, is Black Dog, Grim Reaper, Hammerhead, and Kilo. A lot of debuffing. But then in their end, they also have Ponzi, the Ponzi scheme card. And I feel like that's one card that I would definitely add to this deck. And currently, I don't think I'm going to be opening anything today. Egyptian Mythology might be good. Maybe some podium packs again. If you're new again to this game, definitely check out those podium packs. They're really good. Guaranteed epics, rares, and legendaries. Definitely gets you Godzilla, and Godzilla's definitely worth it for your decks. But I'm probably going to leave it at that for you guys. So if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out my links. Use that referral, and we can both get some free stuff. So that's going to do it for this video. You guys, catch you guys in the next one. Bye.